The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense has the football first here today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today. Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, it's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
First set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it, first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
There's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The receiver makes the catch. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
Nowhere to run up the middle. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. The back's got it. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And he's got it at the 15. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. To the air, it's Stockton. Catch made over the middle. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
One one thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Second down play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Dogs will have to kick this away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the run here, lets it go. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Ball handed off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. To throw, it's Stockton. Swarmed to the pass rush, a sack. And they bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kirk, for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed. In a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he could do is eat it. I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. When he can't quite come up with the interception, would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up fourth down. And the Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense makes their way on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. To dart to the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there with just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. This will be fair caught at the 30. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback still with the football. Oh, what a move.
I'll give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Dogs will line up to punt it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. We'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire. And the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
First down here for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. The end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And there's the handoff. Running through the tackle.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Let's fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Knocks that one right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Dropping back, it's Stockton. The receiver grabs it.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Trying to find some room. It's Brown. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. That's his 4th punt already today. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Offense getting set. It's second down. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Fielded near the 20. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the second down play. Looks right for a quick completion.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Back to throw. It's Stockton. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Bulldogs will send the punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner will be brought down. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A quick throw to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Ball handed off.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down.
Well, the receiver made a heck of an effort. He broke that one tackle, but there's just too many defenders flying to the football. Great stop by this defense to make sure he did not reach the first down marker.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Looking for a man. The pass ball is incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. It's out of bounds. A short gain on the play.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
And here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Defense is coming after him. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. The Dogs will have to punt this one away. Forced to kick it away for the sixth time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time. Defense facing a 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Catch made over the middle.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
On third down, he drops to throw. The ball is caught. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He'll throw it now. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. He gets loose. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Offense in hurry-up mode. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down.
If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Here we go. After a long drive, it's 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Boy, this defense can fly to the football. He does a nice job of breaking one tackle, but look at the defenders. 5, 6 guys flying to the football to keep him short of the first down.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
The Bulldogs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, off the block of 44. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks left and finds his target there. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Shotgun formation here on third down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there. They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught by the receiver. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Looking to scramble now. He'll be against the first, now looking for more. They get him down with a big gainer to the 42.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks in that screen. Short of the first down mark. Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Grab near the sticks. It's Taylor. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Penalty makes it first down and 20. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Offense getting set, second down play here. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up first and goal on the 9. Dogs looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Moves out of the pocket. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. Here's the point after attempt.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. That is broken up and incomplete.
Defense does a really good job here sitting back in zone coverage, making the windows very tight in the middle of that secondary, and it's tough for the quarterback to make that read.
And the quarterback keeps it here. They bring him down right at the 20. No huddle here for the offense. And he'll drop back here on third down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
He makes the grab. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Got a solid drive in the making here. First down at their own 43. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Offense behind the 6 now on second and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on third and long. Offense on the field. It's fourth down and 9. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. The offense going with the hurry up.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
The completion makes it second and short. powering through. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. First and 10 now for the offense. Looking for a receiver. Snags the quick throw.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. First and goal for the offense. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for him. Defense all over him again. Just 2 field goals in 3 previous red zone trips. Can they punch it in here on second and goal? Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete. Should have been intercepted. You don't see him make a mistake like that too often.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They try to sneak it for the first. So with pull-out pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And this will be caught as they convert for the 2-point conversion.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Return starts from inside the 5. Man, he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver after a big second down. Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. The sure hands. It's Taylor. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down. The clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Gets made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
The pocket breaking down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Quick throw over the middle. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Here comes a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run here. Lets it go. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's brought down there. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. He hands it off from the gun. Look out, room to run here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To the air. It's Stockton. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it for the first down at the 41. They continue to march toward a game-time touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. A completion makes it 2nd and short. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. So off the incompletion, it sets up at 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Taylor. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. Grab behind the line. It's Springer. Muscles past the defender. They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, on the completion. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oh, he just missed his receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
And the 4th down pass is incomplete, but there is a flag. This is a big call.
Hold it.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Brought down, but broke a tackle. And this is a solid gain there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2 and clock with the running game. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's an important first down on that running play. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's 2nd down here. Throw this out of the RPO. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Handoff running right. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's 3rd down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Grab by the receiver. They gain him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.